Andy?
Flooding in a New Mexico mountain town is continuing to wreak havoc. This is in Ruidoso, which had at least 3 people die during flooding earlier this month. Floodwaters pushed a trailer into a tree and split it into multiple pieces. The area has gone through at least 8 flash flood warnings this month. We're finding out.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with Chief Meteorologist Chris Suchan.
And yeah, I mean, we had a lot to deal with here in the hill country, obviously.
That's big news of 2025, as we've had it in our own backyard.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time before those communities are able to get
100% on that. 100%. So the dry weather actually has been beneficial, especially for up into the hill country, for operations to continue. We do have a little bit of a weekend rain chance we're going to highlight for you as we break it down for you. It's a scattered chance. It's not a washout. It's a case where some won't really see much, others do. All right, you got a ½ inch or more. Those are the lucky spots. Do want to point that out. It'll keep temperatures over the weekend well below 100 degrees after touching the mark yesterday. Drier, hotter, a little Saharan dust coming in next week. And as we eye the first day of August, potential is there, I think, to see record heat try to build in. But I do not see a prolonged period of that. But we may start August challenging a record high. You'll see that here in just a second. Right now across our 4 zones, mostly cloudy. San Antonio, these are really not rain-producing clouds unless you get a random sprinkle, but these are more mid-level clouds, 91. Partly sunny, mostly to partly sunny, the hill country. You can see out west, hot, a lot of sunshine, 98 degrees. And in Gonzales, a layer of cloud cover, kind of keeping a lid on the temperature. So big footprint from the clouds. Here you see the western half cooking, eastern half, well, that's actually a little bit of a bargain. Look at that, 77 in Goliad. And here's with the cloud cover so you can really see it, right? So there's the sort of the western extent of this shield of clouds, and it's coming into Hondo where you hit 100, and then you can see everyone else doing much nicer with this little protective layer of clouds. And we do have, again, a few showers down around Goliad County. This is our best rain chance, would be our eastern zone for this evening. Anything further west this evening really becomes slight, closer to the I-35 corridor. And here you have Hallettsville getting ready to see some nice rain move in from your east. With any luck, we can maybe get that into Shiner and Yoakum, maybe down towards Cuero here in time. So we'll pull out the view. This is this broad area of low pressure that's now in the process of moving into the coastline, and it moves west through the course of the weekend. And been watching it just to see if it would try to sneak in some tropical development. There's a very broad circulation out here, but look at how weak the winds are. We're not even getting gusts along our coastline. Now, on the east side of it, there are some gusts hitting 30 plus. But this system here really needed another full day over the warm Gulf water to think about trying to become a depression. So what we get is this very weak mid-level circulation that'll move west, and it's just a little catalyst for a scattered rain chance. So here's this evening, the best chances to the east. In the morning, there could be a leftover random sprinkle or shower into the area with patchy clouds. And again, not a washout. 2 in the afternoon, all right, there's a shower or thunderstorm in a few spots. Deeper into the day, 4 to 5 o'clock with a little heating of this tropical air mass. That's my 30% chance. And then it washes out as we go through sunset. And then on Sunday, we start dry, and then with some heating, we bubble up another 30% chance of showers or a thunderstorm. So total rainfall will not be terribly impressive through this. There might be a spot or two that can get over 1/10 of an inch or even a ½ inch of rain. And here's another computer model just kind of give you an idea. Again, overall, the idea is pretty light on the overall rainfall amounts, but it'll keep us in the 90s. How about the low 90s for tomorrow? There's that 30% chance in your Saturday forecast. Now, out west, it's a 20% rain chance in your forecast. Hill country, we'll put it at a 30% chance, 80s to near 90. Central zone, it's a 30% chance, upper 80s and low 90s. And in our eastern zone, 80s to around 90 degrees with a scattered rain chance here. So there's our 7-day forecast. Notice next week, 100 to 101 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as we say hello to August late next week. Out west, isolated rain chance over the weekend, near 100 next week. Here's our the hill country with a scattered rain chance over the weekend. And here's our eastern zone extended forecast. We'll be back right after this.